I'm back and today's video is about the cultural differences between Vietnamese and German people. You know, those stories below based on my actual experiences between me and my boyfriend, my classmates, and the things that I saw here. So because of that, I don't say that they represent all Vietnamese or all German people, but at least a majority of Vietnamese people's cultural shock when they first moving to Germany or having German friends. So let's go. The points below are mostly between my boyfriend and me because you know he's the most intimate relationship that I have with a German. And I also talked to one of my classmates. She's from Colombia and she's been with her boyfriend for 2.5 years. Yeah, he's German. And she also agreed with me that even though we are in the same class with people coming from all over the world, but it's just nothing compared to a German boyfriend in terms of cultural differences. The first point I noticed was that the timeline of closeness. Like in Vietnam, you would go on some dates as friends, and after that, if you think that's the right one for you, you would say, like, one of you guys, the boy or the girl, will say the sentence, can you be my boyfriend or my girlfriend? And after that, you can, you know, hold hands, hug or kiss or whatever, but not before declaring your love or your willingness to commit to the other. But in here in Germany, I think it's the other way around. Like, you can go on some dates, flirt a bit, or you know, talk a bit to understand about each other, and then even a good night kiss when the boy walks the girl home after the first date, and the closeness can go even farther on later days. But that's not the point when one of you say the sentence, can you be my boyfriend, my girlfriend? But I think after a while, when you guys know more about each other, like things get more serious and you have more harmony, that's when a couple become official. And because of that, I think I heard some people even see a couple of boys or girls at the same time in order to choose the right one. To Vietnamese, I don't think that is something that I expect from someone I'm seeing. I'd rather stop the relationship. The second one is, after just a few weeks being with my boyfriend, I was actually a bit surprised because he already talked with his family about me, like I am his girlfriend and stuff, and his mother even bought some Vietnamese food for me. She prepared some stuff for me and it was amazing and surprising at the same time, because in Vietnam, like, a boy only officially says that he has a girlfriend to his family just when things get really serious between them, like the relationship is really long and they would probably have a wedding soon after, I think, a couple of years dating approximately, normally. And the first meeting between the girlfriend and the boyfriend's family is rather important, and the girl is supposed to show some cooking skills as a proof that she can take care of her boyfriend. Not every family requires that, but in most cases, I would say. And this is how it's like after the meeting. The girlfriend has to deal with a huge pile of dishes because, you know, she can take care of her man. I think I cooked pho for my boyfriend's family once, and that's it. I didn't really have to do anything when I visited them. They were really open and warm-hearted. Speaking of which, do your parents allow your girlfriend, boyfriend stayovers with you sometimes? Because it's like that with me. My boyfriend's parents allowed me to come and stay whenever I want. Like, it's nothing. Like, I don't know why. I was shocked when I knew about it, because in Vietnam, you know, no sex before marriage is the most important thing. Thanks to studying with the German and being taught by all German professors, I knew one thing about Germans, which is that they don't really prioritize their studies over their entertainment. It was a culture shock for me because, in Vietnam, from a 6-year-old to a university student, we always think that studies should be prioritized over everything else, sometimes even family, and the most important goal in life is to get a good degree. And having a boyfriend, girlfriend while studying is not really encouraged by parents. But in here, they can go to school during the daytime, party hard at night, travel during the weekend, and having a boyfriend, girlfriend, but still receive the support from their family. My boyfriend's classmate even threw a party that night because the next day was the last examination. I don't know, what a good reason. One more thing, I was lucky enough to have this beautiful dorm room. Furnished, pretty tiny, but enough for a simple girl like me. And before coming here, I actually looked at some pictures of this dorm room on the website of Studentenwerk, and I was like, wow! 1 person per room. Furnished, clean as hell. I even got a really big ass balcony. What else should I expect? It's just tiny and beautiful. I love it. I hate living in the dorm room in Vietnam. Really much. I served in the army when I was in Vietnam, during my university time for 1 month, only 1 month. And you know what? The dorm room in the barrack was approximately for 8 to 10 people, but 1 toilet, 1 bathroom. And I mean, we didn't even have hot water during the winter. And the dorm in my university was not better at all. I think it's because of privacy thingy, so German people tend to build a dorm with single rooms instead of shared apartments. This tiny thing is about work. I know that German people don't really like working overtime nor on the weekends. That's why almost all stores in Germany are closed on Sundays and only open until 8 p.m. every day. Whereas in Vietnam, we love working on holidays because we get bonuses, and all stores are opened until 10 p.m. and on every Sunday too. I'm actually looking forward to a chance to work for a German company so that I can experience more a completely new, different working environment. It's gonna be awesome, I think. Well, after 6 months living in Germany, I have to say that I don't really know where to go for fun during my free time. For example, like in Vietnam, when we have free time, we can go out and eat street food, drink coffee, and maybe go to the cinema to contemplate hot girls and handsome boys. We have over 100 kinds of street food. It's called street food because you can literally sit on the streets and eat. It's the same with beer. We have beer streets in Ho Chi Minh City and Hanoi City. It's totally awesome. I highly recommend you. And the cinema thing is that the cinema is where all the fabulously dressed people show up, and it seems the opposite in Germany. With Germans, they tend to enjoy their own space and meeting at home, cook some nice dishes, enjoy the talk, or maybe watch some beautiful movies. I don't know. I also enjoy that kind of life too, but sometimes I also want to go out and immerse in a really crowded atmosphere too. And that's why I'm always really excited whenever there are some events going on in Augsburg, like the last Augsburger Christkindlesmarkt, Flohmarkt, or currently there is something called Augsburg Ableger going on. I'm gonna be there soon. Thank you guys for watching my YouTube video. If you're not a German but living in Germany, or you are German but living in another country, please share with us your culture shock in the comment section down below. And if you like my video, please give me a big like and don't forget to subscribe. Servus. Oh, still me.